Hey, welcome back to King Cold TV, guys. Today they have released nerfs and buffs for patch 26.4.3, and we're gonna go over them today. And then I have a special game for you guys at the end, just to show off how good Lady Satheno is and why she is getting nerfed, because I've been playing a lot of Spell Demon Hunter. So stick around for that, for the long haul afterward. But we're just gonna do a quick overview of all the nerfs and buffs. 3 cards are getting buffed. 6 cards are getting nerfed, all paladin pretty much, 1 demon hunter, and then 1 regular hunter. I don't understand this one. We'll go over it. And then I think this card's getting banned. It's the 1 mana, the clergy, that makes you draw a card for priest. But let's get into this video, guys. If you do like my content, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, leave a like. It is very appreciative. We are trying to get to 100 subscribers and then even more in the future, baby. Let's keep climbing. All right, let's get on with the buffs. This card has seen absolutely no play whatsoever. It does have a cool effect, cool concept, but no one plays it. No one wants to play it. It's just way too slow. It costs way too much. If they put it to 4 mana, it might be a little bit better, get out a little bit sooner. You should have a weapon on board as Demon Hunter, and even as Rogue, so you can get it back in your hand and play it again next turn for 1 mana and rinse and repeat. If they leave it at 5 but do make it into a 4/5, that'd be kind of neat. And then the other one that I'm thinking is if they just make it where it sets the cost to 0 instead of 1 after you attack. But I don't think they're going to do that, because this card would be ridiculous and no one would want to play versus it. I know I wouldn't. Next one is Fiddlefire Imp. Fiddlefire Imp is getting a buff, and what I want to see with this card, just because I love Warlock so much right now at the moment, and I want to see, I want to have a good card in Warlock to play, and I need my Hellfires. Is it make it a 2 mana? If they made it a 2 mana, that'd be kind of neat. It would be kind of crazy. That would be like very premium stats and draw 2 pretty much, get 2 cards for free. I have no idea what they're gonna do, but that's what I'd like to see. Remix Dispense Obai. This is for Mech Mage. It's not played in Mech Mage, but you get to discover it. To make this playable, they can make it like a 3 mana 3/3, and I think it would be playable. It'd be a lot better, because 4 mana is just so intense to play. But I have no idea. We'll see. It'll be fun. So those are the 3 buffs that they are doing. And nerf wise, Pozic, because this card is insane. Every time I face this card, I hate it. Either you're figuring out how to drop your 3 mana freaking audio bots all the dang time, or you're just, and it's always always on curve. They have this thing. It's always turn 4. They just drop it on you, and then you get to play. And if you're behind your turn 4 with a 3 mana audio bot that you have to play, or bad stuff is gonna happen to you in the future, or you're just trying to play around it and trying to see if you can kill Pozic and then 2 3 mana card. 3/3s as well. So a very frustrating card. I see why they're nerfing it. I don't really care what they do with it. I actually enjoy this card. I don't enjoy playing it. It's like one of those cards where like you enjoy playing it, but you don't enjoy playing against it. When you play against it, it's the worst thing in the world. But whatever they do to it, I still think it's gonna see play if they make it a 4 mana 4/4, or if they make the audio bots at 2/2. I still think it's gonna see play, but it'll just die down a little bit of its aggression and how annoying this card is. That's it for neutral cards. On to Pure Paladin, because Pure Paladin's literally destroying the meta right now. It is the strongest deck in the game. It is insane. And if you play versus it, you're waiting. Actually, I've been doing really good against Pure Paladin, but all the Pure Paladins I face, they don't draw their weapon. They don't draw the Windlord weapon that isn't getting a nerf, which is good, because it shares its class type with Shaman, and Shaman needs all the help it can get right now. But the Purator is definitely a card that needs to be nerfed. This card is insane. If it starts in your starting hand, like if this card starts in your starting hand and you're playing Paladin, keep it, because you're drawing 5 cards with it, and by the time you get to turn 5, you want to be drawing 5 cards with it, because you have nothing left in your arsenal. So This card's going to get nerfed. I don't know what they're going to do to it. Make it a 6 mana maybe. A 6 mana card. Lower its stats. Lowering its stats would help because a 4/6 is it's kind of intense once they play this. They're drawing a bunch and they have a 4/6 taunt. Like, it's pretty wacky, but I'm glad they're nerfing it. Disco Mall, this card doesn't really need to, I don't think this card needs to be nerfed. It was very oppressive before. It's very oppressive. It was very oppressive before they released the other weapon, but now I don't even see this as like a threat too much. It's annoying when they get it, so they stack it so high, but it's not really nothing to be too scared of, in my opinion. They can make it a 3 mana, give it one less, make it a 3 mana or make it 1 attack. I think they're just going to make it 3 mana, make it so you can't play it as easy. I think if they did that, honestly, I don't think this card would see play, because Boogie Down is what you want to play on turn 3, not a Disco Mall. But if this is all you had in your hand, I guess, you're going to be playing it. Feast and Famine is getting a nerf, and this is the crazy combo of you play your Windlord weapon, and then you smack him in the face for 9 damage, 6 damage, but you do it twice, so it's 12 or 18 damage, and then you get all that life still back. And Paladin pretty much just rolls you after that, or they're just doing it for the lethal blow. This card I'd like to see to either go to 2 mana or just take the life steal off of it. If you take the life steal off of it, but even then, it's still like the life steal isn't really the problem. It's just like icing on the cake to like the amount of damage Pure Paladin has. Lady Satheno. I don't really need to talk about this one. I feel like this card's been running rampant for a year now, ever since Sunken City's been released. Smelt Demon Hunter's doing super well with it. The Relic Demon Hunter runs this card. I think most Demon Hunters but Outcast run this card, and this card is broken. So, and like I said, I do have a game to show off how good this card is after this card review. And I think the sad thing is I barely get to play this card. I barely get to play this card, and Spell Demon Hunter is still insane. So, but this card deserves a nerf. They can make it to 4 mana. I think whatever they do to it, it's still going to get played. It's just such a strong card. It's just, they're going to make it so you have to be more strategic. You can't just drop it and then play all your 0 mana cost cards, your 1 mana cards, and then just slap them in the face until they're just no more. But this card needs a nerf. I agree with Hearthy Blizzard Stone on it. And then the one that's a huge surprise to me is this. Like, this card does not, I don't think this card needs a nerf whatsoever. I mean, the only card I don't think Hunter needs a nerf. Hunter's not that oppressive, but I think that they're just trying to even out all of the decks that are like super crazy right now, which is a good thing. I love this weapon. I think it was a super cool weapon. I think at 6 mana, it was it was all right. I mean, it had it just boosts +1/+1 to everything. That's not too bad, It's just a cool card, cool mechanics. So it's very sad that it's getting nerfed. I don't know what they're gonna do to it. They can make it 7 mana, but I just feel like it'll lose its aesthetic. I get a 6 mana 4/2 just looks so much better than a 7 mana 4/2. But hopefully, whatever it is, they don't hit this card too hard. I think they could have nerfed something else in Hunter to make it less oppressive. Maybe the Hollow Hounds, they could have nerfed a little bit. I don't know, but then it's hurting Death Knight that way, so just very complicated. They probably didn't want to nerf anything from the mini set too much because it did just come out, and everything in the mini set was actually fairly like balanced. So, but on to the last one. Crimson Clergy is getting, I think it's just getting banned. It's getting banned in Wild because there's that priest deck that runs Funnel Cake and all that other crazy stuff where you full draw your whole deck, play Mechathune and destroy everything, or all that other nonsense where you just full draw your deck. Guys, if you want to see me play Wild and play that deck specifically before the patch comes out, let me know in the comments. I can give that deck I can show off that deck, and then you guys will see why this card is probably just going to get banned, because they can't really, the Overhill just got introduced into Standard. They're not going to take Overhill off of this card unless they separate it, but from Standard and Wild, like Wild doesn't have Overhill on this card, but I don't think they're going to do that. They've never done that before, so it's probably just going to get banned. But that is the nerfs that are coming up in the foreseeable future. I don't know when, but it's happening. So get ready, play all those games, play all those decks that you want to play before things get a little nerf and less overpowered. So get your pure paladins in, get your spell demon hunters in. Big hunter is definitely still going to be a thing. It just doesn't have that cool weapon afterward. So get your hunter decks, your hunter games in, and on to today's game. You get a spell, you get a spell, and you get a spell. Everybody getting spells up in here. Do. Ooh, Death Knight. Alright, let's get this. Blood Death Knight, I'm okay with. I'm okay with every form of Death Knight actually with this deck. Also, can we talk about how Death Knight kind of just fell off the radar? I still love it, but I feel like no one plays them anymore. All the other decks are just so strong. So strong. I'll take this actually. Glaivetar is really good for damage and just to draw cards. Ooh la la. Security. Oh, I get it. The Bone Breaker. Bone Saw is ready. When in doubt, do that. This would work really well with Security. It's just not outcasted, which is sad. Sir, calm down, alright? I don't even have any minions for you to slap me with. You trying to rush me down? Not very nice. We can't really do anything here. We could do this. But I kind of want to save it for that and for, because I could do I-Beam into Security with Glaivetar. Get a bunch of draw action. I like how I still did the same amount of damage to him as well that he's done to me. No. I'm fine with this. That is probably the least scary thing that he could have done. Alright, I think we dropped this boy. You wouldn't get it. If we play, we're going face. We're playing Demon Hunter. That means go face. That's just, it's like in the caption when you play Demon Hunter. Egg. Ouch. Sir, calm yourself. Alright. Let's go for it. I think order really matters here. I would love to kill this first, actually, though. It'd just be very difficult. Go ahead and I-Beam that. The plan is to still go face. We'll see if that's possible. Draw 3, so if I get rid of one, let's get rid of that boy. Break free. Oh. Ooh. All good stuff. We're gonna actually do this. Be free from the pain of loneliness. What do I want here? Oh man, I think I want this because I need to heal, and I don't have enough right now for Setheno. I just don't. It's just not there. It's not in the cards. Not today. The heart of the cards is not with me. Ouch. That's all you gonna play? Do I just keep going face then with my... Do I just keep going face with my Glaivetar? I guess. what we could do is this. And clear the board. But I think the better option was go face. But this just puts me in like a better spot overall. Like more comfortable, less risky. Because if he starts freezing my butt, I'm gonna be a little scared. That is a darn shame. Boom. Where'd you get that? Alright, I think we just glaive our face over and over again now. Something to boost attack. That's something. Hopefully you get more death strikes, buddy. You ain't gonna make it to next turn. You can freeze me. You can do your Frostworm's Fury. Ouch. Can we win this turn? Alright, so we're gonna do this so we can heal up. And I don't really want to draw too many more cards. I want another Bound Soul though. Might as well do this again. Oh, we had lethal.
Be free from the pain of loneliness.
We had lethal, did we? I think I mean, maybe in some form or fashion, but we also have lethal next turn, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't think he's coming back from this one. Man, I couldn't even show off the best card in the deck. No! Nice. Good stuff. Ranking on up.